I'm Mr. A. Are you still confused about dividing square roots? Then you're in the right place. Let's get started. Okay, to continue on the video that my cousin Capsam did previously, let's look at a problem like 1 over the square root of 12. If I want to simplify this, we know we have to get rid of the 12 through the process of rationalizing our denominator. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to multiply the denominator and numerator by the square root of 12. That will take care of our denominator. The square root of 12 times the square root of 12, you know, will be 12, which is a rational number. And the numerator would now be the square root of 12. It would be nice if we were done, but unfortunately we still have a little bit more simplifying to do. You know from other videos that we've done, the square root of 12 can be broken down into the square root of 4 times the square root of 3, which would all be over 12. And the square root of 4 becomes 2. So this is going to become 2 square roots of 3 over 12. You might be feeling satisfied with that. However, like any good mathematician would tell you, you're going to have to take 2 over 12 and reduce that to 1 over 6. And there's no need to write the 1 there, so this is just going to become the square root of 3 over 6. That would be the final simplified answer. Now, some of you may have been wondering, well, why can't I take this simplification and do that at the very beginning? You're right, you can. Let's try this problem a second time. So you'll notice it's the exact same problem. I can start by taking the square root of 12 and breaking it apart. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this as the square root of 4 times 3 in my denominator. Once again, knowing that we're going to end up with 1 over 2 square roots of 3. And again, like my cousin Capsam did in the previous video, we know we're going to go ahead and multiply by the square root of 3 over the square root of 3 to rationalize our denominator, which is going to leave us with the square root of 3 over 2 times 3, which is 6. Notice you get the exact same answer either way. This way does have its benefits, folks. So let's take a look at one last example. If we look at 5 square roots of 2 over the square root of 75. If you're feeling brave enough, I'm going to step aside and let you pause the video if you want to try this on your own. But I will come back and explain how we will break this one down. Okay, hopefully you were able to work your way through that. So I'm going to follow what I did on this example. I'm going to go ahead and break the 75 down. So this is going to become 5 square roots of 2 over the square root of 25 times the square root of 3. And I know this is going to give us a 5. So we now have 5 square roots of 2 over 5 square roots of 3. Two things I noticed. One is 5 divided by 5. Well, that's just going to give us 1. I'm allowed to reduce the fraction there. However, we're still going back to our rationalizing our denominator. So what I'm going to do now, same thing we've done 3 times. Well, this is the third time. We are going to go ahead and multiply by the square root of 3 over the square root of 3, which will leave us with the square root of 6 over 3, and we can stop there. So if you were confused about dividing square roots, I hope you find yourself in the right place. Thank you.